There are currently 62 recognized species of hornbills in the world, according to the latest taxonomy used by the International Ornithologists Union and the IUCN Hornbill Specialist Group. 32 species in Asia, 30 species in Africa. In this trip, we observed 6 species in China. The hornbill are found in tropical and subtropical forests, savannas, and woodlands from India and Southeast Asia to sub-Saharan Africa. 2 hornbill families. Typical hornbills family. Buceratidae, 60 species. Ground hornbills family. Bucorvidae, it only has 2 species. Southern ground hornbill and Abyssinian ground hornbill. Hornbills are often called the farmers of the forest, because they disperse seeds over long distances. Unfortunately, many species are declining due to habitat loss and hunting. Of the 62 species, 51 are reported to have decreasing populations. As a bird photographer, you might be interested to know that the countries with the greatest hornbill diversity include Indonesia 13 species, India 9 species, Thailand 13 species, Malaysia 10 species. For birding and photography, the most spectacular species are usually considered the great hornbill, rhinoceros hornbill, helmeted hornbill, and knobbed hornbill. Located within the Tongbaguan Nature Reserve in Yingjiang County, Dihong Prefecture, Yunnan Province, Yunnan Hornbill Valley is one of China's most renowned bird-watching hotspots. It is hailed as China's Hornbill Valley, and serves as the core bird-watching zone for Yingjiang, a county celebrated as having the richest bird resources in China. The area preserves an intact tropical rainforest ecosystem with a forest coverage rate exceeding 90% and stands as one of the most critical breeding grounds for hornbills in the country. All 5 hornbill species known to exist in China can be observed in the Yingjiang region. Notably, the great hornbill and the wreathed hornbill maintain stable breeding populations here. Hornbills are often called lovebirds due to their monogamous nature. During the breeding season, the female seals herself inside a tree hollow for several months, relying on the male to continuously deliver food. The best season for viewing hornbills is from mid-February to June. This period coincides with their breeding season, during which males frequently fly back and forth to the nest to feed their mates and chicks. Photographers often capture remarkable moments such as great hornbills passing food, wreathed hornbills tending to their young, and fledglings emerging from the nest. Hornbills are large birds with long lifespans, particularly the larger species, such as the great hornbill and wreathed hornbill. The oriental pied hornbill lives for 15 to 25 years in the wild and over 30 years in captivity. The wreathed hornbill lives for 20 to 30 years in the wild and over 35 years in captivity. The great hornbill lives for 25 to 35 years in the wild and 40 to 50 years in captivity, making it one of the longest-lived hornbill species. Zoo records indicate that great hornbills can reach the age of 50, with reproductive capabilities extending beyond the age of 30. Several factors contribute to their longevity. They have few natural predators, adults face almost no large predators. They are large in size with a relatively slow metabolism. They practice monogamy, resulting in high breeding success rates, and parent birds provide long-term care for their young. However, they do have a distinct characteristic. They reach sexual maturity late, typically beginning to breed only between the ages of 4 and 7. They raise only 1 or 2 chicks per year. Consequently, population recovery is slow. Once the forest is destroyed and numbers decline, the population struggles to bounce back quickly. Some of the hornbill pairs observed in Yingjiang may have lived together for over a decade, or even more than 20 years. Hornbills typically maintain long-term pair bonds and nesting trees, returning to the same area year after year to breed. Yunnan Wild Animal Park officially opened a new exhibit for the great hornbill in May 2025, showcasing this species, which is under Class 1 national protection in China. As one of the largest and most striking hornbills in the country, the great hornbill is distinguished by its massive, curved yellow beak and the prominent casque atop it, giving it the appearance of a large-beaked bird wearing a helmet. In Yunnan, its natural distribution is associated with tropical rainforests and seasonal rainforests, with representative wild populations found in areas such as Yingjiang, Dihong. Beyond their striking appearance, great hornbills play a vital role in tropical forest ecosystems. Their diet consists primarily of fruit, supplemented by small animals. By dispersing seeds after consuming fruit, they have earned the nickname, forest planters. Their breeding habits are also unique. The female seals herself inside a tree hollow with mud, leaving only a narrow slit, while the male feeds her from the outside. While spotting these birds in the wild often requires a long wait and viewing from a distance, the zoo exhibit offers the advantage of a reliable view, allowing visitors to closely observe details such as beak shape, the casque, the area around the eyes, plumage, and posture. For bird photography enthusiasts, the exhibit is ideal for capturing close-ups of the head, profile shots of the beak, and images of the birds perched or engaged in behaviors like opening their mouths, preening, and feeding. The park's rare animal zone has previously housed species such as the great hornbill, the oriental pied hornbill, and the wreathed hornbill. However, the specific list of species on display is subject to change based on management and exhibition schedules. Mornings are generally the best time to view the birds, as they tend to be more active and alert. This bird is a silvery-cheeked hornbill, Bicanistes brevis, a large species native to Africa. We observed in Guangzhou Aviary Park. Key features include a massive, creamy-colored bill topped with a large casque, helmet-like structure, which is typically larger in males. They inhabit montane and coastal forests, where they act as important seed dispersers by swallowing fruit whole and spreading the seeds across miles. These birds are generally monogamous and often live in pairs, though they may roost in large flocks of up to hundreds of individuals. Aviary Village. Abyssinian ground hornbill, Bucorvus abyssinicus, identifiable by the largely black plumage and distinctive bare skin on its face and throat. It is a large, ground-dwelling species native to Africa, specifically found in regions north of the equator.